A move. Truex on the outside. Contact made. 56 slides it at 4. Who's going to be at the stripe? Dead even. Give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
Welcome, race fans. Tonight we are at Martinsville with the Maximum Velocity group out here practicing right now. Going to be a pretty good sized field. So we'll have to see how this is going to turn out. We've been watching them, and it looks like some pretty good racing, I think, is going to happen out here tonight, I believe. But we'll see. Okay, folks, just a few seconds away from qualifying. And we'll be on with the race here as soon as we're done qualifying. Dirt tracking already. Alright, that's going to wrap it up for qualifying, folks. We'll step away here and play our national anthem and be right back.
Guys.
And now, the most famous words in motorsports. Gentlemen, start your engine!
Okay, some qualifying times being posted as we speak. Looks like Cody Griffin taking over the top spot from Scott Sanderson right now. That could change. Tyler Stanley third, Mark Jackson. Good to see Mark in there. Haven't seen Mark in quite some time. Coming in fourth, Justin Michael fifth, David Bashon in sixth, Kyle Stridecharge seventh. The Charged Gaming Network truck out there tonight. It looks like Cody Griffin may bring home the pole here tonight. Probably still there's a few others that have not qualified yet. Some of the guys may want to start at the back. Not sure. Tommy Lee now coming into third place. Couple of favorites to win there. Them top 3 or 4. Looks like those are probably about the favorites to win here. But we'll see. Long race, 125 laps, so anything could happen. I kind of expect to see I kind of expect to see some pretty good racing. Yeah, what's up, Scott?
Hey, Rudy, how you doing, buddy?
All right.
I know you hate being poked, but I had to poke you because I don't have a whole lot of time. I just wanted to hop up here real quick and hope you have a good race, man. Let everybody know we're opening up a new season here tonight at Martinsville, and everybody's stoked about it. The setup is a bit loose, so we could have a bunch of cautions here tonight, Rudy.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of expecting, I think. I hate to say that. I hate that for these guys. You know, they work so hard practicing and everything, and I just hate to see that, but I think you may be right.
Well, there was a big twist, and that's what the problem is. Everybody's been practicing in speed weather all week because that's what maximum velocity ran all year long last year. And unfortunately, it's default weather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so let me mute this. There we go. Big difference as far as way the truck's handling. The truck ran like a dream when we were practicing with it all week,
Mhm.
but now it's just, man, it's like being on a sheet of ice. So we'll
Oh,
see.
boy.
I didn't qualify for that reason. I'm just going to kind of ride around for a little while.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to run down through the results here real quick.
All right, buddy. We'll have a good race, and we're ready to start a new season.
Yes, sir. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, running down through the results. Cody Griffin on the pole with a 20.979, breaks that 21-second barrier. Scott Sanderson on the outside. Tommy Lee in third. Tyler Stanley fourth. Mark Jackson coming in fifth. Justin Michael sixth. David Bashand in seventh. Kyle Streichars coming in eighth. Anthony Corey ninth. William Kirk with the top 10 qualifying order. Chris Mohall in 11th. Martin Porter 12th. Travis Browder in 13th, the first one to not qualify. Scott Brinson in 14th. Andrew Schulte in 15th. Nathan Miller coming in 17th. Wyatt Alexander in 18th. Sean Zulu, I think these two are adminning tonight. And Chris Voiles taking up the rear of the field here, 21st position. All right, back up front. We are ready to rock and roll here, folks. Just waiting for the cars to take off of the grid here. They should be leaving right directly. Hopefully everybody's having a good night, ready to watch a good race here tonight. Martinsville season opener for Maximum Velocity in the trucks. One reset is all they have tonight for 125 laps, so you're going to have to use it sparingly, use it smart. I believe they get a couple of pace laps here, being a short track and all. So I think they'll go around one more time before we unleash them here, folks, and get them going. I'm excited as well for these drivers. They've worked hard for this moment right here, opening of the season. So Cody Griffin and Scott Sanderson on the front row, about to get them going. Pace car is in. Let's see when Cody gets them going here. It probably when he gets straight and on the outside. Green, green, green. Here we go. Wind them up, boys. Sanderson right there on the outside of Cody. Looks like Cody holds him off on the inside. Tommy Lee making a move to the inside of Scott Sanderson. Cody coming around here. Looks like he will lead the very first lap of the race. So congrats to him for grabbing that valuable point for leading a lap. Go back in the field here a little ways. Tyler Stanley under fire here by Justin Michael. Looks like Justin does get, a couple of them out of shape there. David Bashand out of shape, and I believe that was Scott Brinson that got a little bit out of shape too. I see a little bit of damage on the back of Scott's truck, so he may have gotten rear-ended on that start. Let's get a little more volume on this. You guys probably can't even hear the trucks. Back behind him, Kyle Streichars, Nathan Miller. Nathan goes to the inside of Kyle Streichars. Hasn't quite completed. There we go. Finally completes that pass. Martin Porter, next one to go on the inside of Kyle Streichard. Left that bottom open for these guys. Back up front, Cody Griffin still leading 3/4 of a second over Tommy Lee, second place. Scott Sanderson, third. And Mark Jackson now in fourth. And he better look out. Justin Michael is coming. Justin started sixth, picked off one position already, and goes into fifth. Well, so good so far. Let's see if it keeps up the pace here, folks. Anthony Corey in seventh. David Bashand back to the 8th place after starting 7th. William Kirk moving up 1 place to 9th. I wouldn't count him out yet. He said been a while since he'd ran Martinsville, but he was excited about getting out here and racing with these guys. So let's see how good William Kirk does. Cody Griffin now with a 1 second lead over Tommy Lee. Looking back, Tommy, that's what 1 second looks like, folks. Now Tommy Lee with Scott Sanderson all over him. Whoa. Tommy into the wall. The MIA POW truck here running in second after starting third in the race. Moves into second. Travis who, Kevin? I don't know what Travis you're talking about. Caution is out on the track. Let's see where the caution is. Looks like the number 5 of Anthony Corey going around and getting into the inside wall, bringing out the first caution of the race on lap 11. Well, he gets her going. He's going to have a little damage on it, but let's see if the leader, no, the leader's not coming down pit road, but I am showing Tommy Lee and Scott Sanderson coming down pit road. They come to their pit stalls here. Let's see what they do. Sanderson, wow, way overshooting his pit stall. Yeah, he's going to have to watch that backing up on pit road. He could get a black flag for that. Well, that was very costly for Scott Sanderson. Mark Jackson staying out. Or excuse me, Cody Griffin and Mark Jackson staying out. Justin Michael as well. Andrew Schulte and Chris Voiles. All these guys staying out. Anthony Corey now coming down pit road. But that'll put Tommy Lee into the 6th place once he gets caught up to the field. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us here tonight. We appreciate it. These guys do appreciate it. They do have fans, and they love when their fans root them on. So if you've got your favorite driver, make sure you do root your favorite driver to a win here tonight, hopefully. And again, thanks for joining us. You can follow us along at Facebook, facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. You can also check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. Most of the time we do broadcast here on YouTube, but we do also broadcast on Twitch. Usually on Sunday nights we broadcast up to Twitch, so that would be for the SRA League. All right, lights are off on the pace car. We're going back green next time. Pace car is in. Cody waiting on that green flag. Mark Jackson staying way out on the high side. Green is out. Mark trying to find some grip up on that high side. Justin Michael slipping in there, taking the second position away. Tommy Lee now to the inside of Mark Jackson. Mark out there on them older tires, as well as the leader, Cody Griffin. But he seems to be doing okay. Tyler Stanley in fifth. The number one of Andrew Schulte trying to get something working here. He's got Wyatt Alexander on the inside of him right now. Wyatt taking over that position. And does it pretty easy as Andrew Schulte gets out of shape. William Kirk already up to the 8th place, now on the inside of Andrew Schulte. Oh, you talking about Travis Browder? Oh, okay. Travis Browder. He is back in 15th place right now, taking his time. You know, Travis and I were talking a couple hours ago before the race, and you know, it's what it's going to take just to take it easy out here. Don't get too rambunctious. You don't need to be up there in that front where all the wrecking could possibly be. I hope not, but. You just kind of take it easy. So I think that's kind of what Travis's goal is tonight here. Take it easy for a while. They're only on lap 20 out of 125, so a lot of racing to go here, folks. David Bachand in 10th place. Nathan Miller up to 11th after starting 17th. Oh, we've got some smoke. I see some smoke up ahead here. Scott Sanderson, I think, was out of shape. He goes back to the 8th place. Loses a position or two, but he does get back around William Kirk here. Watching from the PS3. Cool. I didn't know you could do that, but that's pretty cool. Nathan Miller in 10th. He gets around David Bachand. And here comes Scott Brinson in 12th. Side by side with David Bachand. Inside line usually prevails. Scott did catch that apron a little bit. That's not a good thing to do. You catch that curb right there, that yellow line, it will upset the truck. And he does finally get by David Bachand. Now he tries to chase down Nathan Miller. Everybody being pretty steady out here. Tommy Lee getting by Justin Michael and trying to get up there with Cody Griffin. Now Cody stayed out there on them old tires, but only had 11 laps on them. Tommy did stop, and Tommy took 4 tires. So there's what 4 tires will do. He did get by Justin Michael. Justin goes back to 3rd. Tyler Stanley stopped and got tired, but he goes into fourth as he got around Mark Jackson. Oh, that hurt. Justin Michael gets into the wall. And Mark Jackson trying to slip underneath Mark Jackson. Or Justin Michael, excuse me. Boy, I'm getting all out of... Here comes Scott Sanderson back up into the picture. Look at this, folks. Drives underneath Justin Michael. Remember, Justin did not take tires. He did not stop and take tires. So there's what tires are doing for him. You know, the older tires, he's falling backward. William Kirk in 8th place. Oh, he gets into the back of Justin Michael. Wyatt Alexander and Mark Jackson side by side. Finally, I believe Wyatt does get by Mark. Mark goes back to the 6th place. And more smoke, folks. We got smoke on the front stretch there. And caution does fly. Let's go see where that was, who that was. Chris Mulhall looks like he goes around, just getting into this, the wall there, I'm assuming. But let's, we'll take another look at it here. Tyler Stanley right behind him. It looks like he does take it kind of high up into the turn, and when he got back into throttle, maybe just a little too quick, try to keep it pinched down. He goes around right in front of Scott Sanderson. Scott was probably a little bit worried on that one, folks, but he gets it stopped, no damage. That's always a good thing. Well, let's see now if Cody, yes, Cody is bringing them all down pit road, folks. That'll be Cody's first stop today. Looks like Andrew Schulte and Kyle Streichard stays out. Four tire change by these guys. I'm not sure what happened to Cody Griffin. He's like stuck in his pit stall or something there, not sure. But Andrew Schulte will be scored as our leader. Kyle Streichard second. Anthony Corey coming down pit road, so that'll put Chris Voiles. Oh, he's on pit road. A lot of guys passing him up here. Tommy Lee will now go into the 3rd place. Tyler Stanley 4th. Scott Sanderson 5th. Mark Jackson 6th. Justin Michael 7th. Wyatt Alexander in 8th. William Kirk 9th. And Nathan Miller. That would be your top 10, folks. And Andrew Schulte coming down pit road. That'll give the lead up to Kyle Streichard as he gets credited for leading that lap. $34 down, 92 to go, folks. All right, lights off on the pace car, doubling up here on the front row. Tommy Lee and Kyle Streichard. Kyle's going to be in command of this start. Let's see how he does here on them older tires. Pace car ducks on pit road. Kyle holding them back. Green is out. Tommy Lee gets a good jump on that outside, though. Kyle drives it in there, dirt tracking it in the turn, trying to hold on to that lead, but Tommy just too strong on that high side. Scott Sanderson now trying to get by Kyle. Kyle keeps a nose there on Tommy, and they do a little rubbing there in the turn. Kyle comes out on top on that one. Holy smokes, did he drive it in there. Rubbin's racing, folks. Sanderson back to fourth. Boy, we got a bee's nest back here, folks. Mark Jackson right into the middle. Oh, Justin Michael going to get turned. Almost got turned, but he is going to lose a ton of positions on that. Travis Browder trying to keep up with these guys on the outside of David Bashan. Bashan takes over that position, and Browder goes back to 12th. Anthony Corey, 13th. Anthony pitted there at the very end of that, him and Andrew Schulte. Nathan Miller goes back to 15th. Now on the inside of Andrew Schulte, that would be for the 14th position, and he just drives right on by Andrew easily. Wyatt Alexander doing a great job here. He started 18th on the field, into 5th. Comes right up on the back of Mark Jackson. Tommy Lee now taking over the lead. Scott Sanderson second. I was looking, Kyle Strycharge did kind of fall back to the 8th place, staying out there on them older tires, but he did get credit for leading 3 laps, so that's great for him. William Kirk gets by him, goes into 7th. Cody Griffin looking like he is into 6th place here. Sanderson all over the back of Tommy Lee. Right up on the POWMIA truck. Tommy on a mission here to try to bring home the win here tonight for the season opener at Maximum Velocity. I didn't really get much of a chance to talk to Tommy. He got in late, had some personal things going on, but he said he was ready to try to win this thing today. Sanderson taking a look to the inside. Not going to happen that lap. But he is giving him a what for, boy. He's hanging right on that bumper. Tyler Stanley goes into 3rd, but now Mark Jackson drives right on the inside of Tyler and goes into 3rd. And here comes Wyatt Alexander to the inside of Tyler Stanley now. Tyler trying to get a good run off of that outside. Still got Wyatt there on the inside as they're side by side. Boy, oh, bumping there. Yay. Again, Rubbin's racing, folks. Hard to get upset at a short track like this. It's just, it's one of them deals where it happens. Tyler goes back to the 6th place real quick as Cody Griffin gets by, and we have another caution, folks. Let's see where it's at. Chris Mulhall again. Up in front, catching that apron. Man, he's going to have to take it easy here. Watch him go around here, and you'll see him. He's really not up to speed. He's running back in 17th place, and it looks like he just misjudged a turn, turned it in there kind of hard. Catches that apron, slides up on the track, and that brings out the caution, folks. Caution number 2. So, Tommy Lee bringing them all to pit road. I see a little bit of damage on the front of Tommy Lee's truck, but it doesn't seem to be affecting the speed of it any whatsoever. He's really quick out there. Justin Michael staying out to lead a lap, I believe. Quite a few of them, actually. Scott Sanderson beating them all out of there. Wow. Good pit stop by Scott Sanderson. Man, that was awesome. 13.5 seconds, 4 tires and fuel, and he was out of there. Good job. Justin Michael staying out. He will be scored as our leader now. Scott Brinson in second. That's actually the closest Scott's been to the front tonight. Anthony Corey third, Chris Voiles fourth, Scott Sanderson in fifth, Mark Jackson sixth. Oh, Mark's coming to pit road, so that will put actually Cody Griffin in sixth now. Wyatt Alexander seventh, William Kirk eighth, Travis Browder into the ninth place, and Nathan Miller again in the top 10. Well, we're almost at the halfway mark, folks. We've got about another 10 laps to go. Yeah, about 10 or 11 laps, and we will be at the halfway mark. 125 laps here tonight. We've got 52 in the books. And it looks like we are ready to go green here. They are doubling back up now. Justin Michael in the lead. Scott Brinson on the front row with them. Let's see what happens here. Scott's yet to lead a lap. Pace car is in. Justin Michael waiting on that green flag, coming out of turn 4 and hits the throttle. Green, green, green. Anthony Corey on the inside of Scott Sanderson. No, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make that work. Cody Griffin trying to take it 3 wide, and he does. Oh. Wyatt Alexander on the outside. Anthony Corey gets shoved out of the way. Browder slips in there. Kirk, Andrew Schulte. Man, everybody driving it in there pretty hard. Schulte up on the curb. Not where you want to be. That really upsets the truck. Nathan Miller slips into 9th. As Anthony Corey goes back to 10th, and here comes Tyler Stanley to the inside. And we've still got some pretty hard racing going on back here as Tommy Lee drives it in there, gets by Kyle Streichard. Now drives it up underneath Anthony Corey, 4th position. Tommy Lee goes into 11th. In the meantime, Scott Sanderson all over Justin Michael. Scott has yet to lead a lap today. He's been denied several times. Now taking a look to the inside of Justin Michael. Scott Sanderson crossing the line, and he will get scored as leading a lap. Wyatt Alexander inside Justin Michael. Now Cody Griffin tries to get in there, but can't quite stick with them. Really having a good run right here, but side by side with Justin Michael. And Justin, boy, whew, tough racing right here, guys. Looks like Cody does clear Justin Michael. Now Travis Browder into the top 5. as he gets a run on Justin Michael. Not sure if he's going to be able to get by him. He's really struggling right now with that truck just being on the edge of breaking loose, coming through the turns like that. He is really trying to get back into the throttle at the right time and does not want to spin it out. Justin Michael almost into the wall right there. Cody Griffin all over Wyatt Alexander. We'll keep an eye on this and see how that's going to come out. Wyatt really putting the power on. Cody comes up on him, gives him a little bump in the rear, saying, come on, let's go. The leader's getting away. Sanderson already got a 1.1 second lead over Wyatt Alexander. He definitely has a different braking point than Cody Griffin. Cody gives him a little tap there in the rear about every, well, he was there about every turn. Travis Browder 4th, Justin Michael 5th, William Kirk in 6th. Nathan Miller moving up to the 7th spot as he gets by Andrew Schulte. Tommy Lee trying to work his way back to the front, comes into 8th. Did I just see that right? Cody Griffin fell out or something there. Travis Browder goes into 3rd. I'm almost betting Cody Griffin lost connection. Let's go back here and check on last place, Martin Porter. Martin Porter running in the 18th position, but he is 16 laps down, folks. Not been a good day for Martin. Looks like we do have a couple of retirees, Mark Jackson, Chris Mulhall, out of the race. That's unfortunate because Mark was really running well, so I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but he is out. Justin Michael gets passed up by Tommy Lee. So Justin Michael's going backwards pretty fast here, folks. Tyler Stanley in 9th. Comes up on Justin Michael. Taking a look to the inside here. Tyler looking for every chance he can to maybe get a low line on Justin to get that position away from him. Definitely drives it in a little smarter that time in the turn. He's got a nose under him. And he may have that position. He does catch the curb, though, and that's not a good thing. But he does take over the position from Justin Michael. So Tyler Stanley goes into 8th. Justin Michael back to 9th. Scott Brinson running in the top 10 now. Still has not led a lap. Kyle Streichard's in 11th. David Bashan in 12th. Anthony Corey back to 13th. And again, like I said, Cody Griffin must have fell out, folks. Oh, he's going to be upset about that. Yeah, I see he fell out of TeamSpeak as well, so must be connection problems. Sanderson still in the lead, been out there for 14, coming to 15 laps. He's got a 2.5 second lead over second place Wyatt Alexander. Wyatt definitely has pulled away from Travis Browder just a little. Let's ride along here with Wyatt. And that's what 2.7 seconds, 2.8 seconds behind the leader looks like. Browder in 3rd. Nathan Miller now 6.4 seconds behind our leader. Struggling with the loose truck right now. We are past halfway, 54 to go. These guys would probably really welcome a caution right now or some fresh tires on their trucks. I'm telling you, Tommy Lee goes into 5th. Andrew Schulte still trying to stay ahead of Tyler Stanley. Well, Martin Porter does pick up a couple of positions. Oh, we've got a spin on the track, I believe. That was Scott Brinson. Let's see what happened to Scott here. Might have just gotten loose by himself. Yes, he did. He just got loose all by himself. And it looks like he is going to go into the inside wall. And boy, he hit that a pretty good lick, folks. Pretty good hit for Scott Brinson. Going to have some damage on that truck now. He's going to have to get looked at. Scott Sanderson bringing him down pit road. Brinson actually going a lap down on that. He's going to stay out to try to get that lap back. As Sanderson brings them all to pit road. Tommy Lee coming to a screeching halt. Tyler Stanley. Some guys already having service done on their vehicles. Sanderson away. Wyatt Alexander away. Anthony Corey staying out though. Anthony will be credited for leading the lap this time, folks. Good deal. Good call for Anthony staying out there and getting that valuable point for leading the lap. That's pretty awesome. Sanderson will be second. Wyatt Alexander third. Nathan Miller moving forward into the 4th place after starting 17th. Andrew Schulte 5th. Tyler Stanley 6th. Travis Browder 7th. Justin Michael in 8th. William Kirk 9th. And David Bashan in the Tide Ride in the top 10. Well, these short tracks is hard for me to get up there, folks, and talk to anybody. So I probably won't do any interviews this week. These short tracks, I mean, it's really kind of hard to get an interview in. You know, I no more get the guy into the booth and start talking to him, and they're going back green. So I'm going to scratch the interviews this week just because of it being a short track. So I apologize ahead of time. I know the guys like to be interviewed, and I like to talk to them too. I like to find out, you know, just what kind of trucks they're you know, how they're running out there and how the racing's been. All right, looks like 46 to go when they cross the line, folks. Scott Brinson getting his lap back. He'll be back at the tail end of the lead lap in 13th. Martin Porter goes into 14th. Pace car is in. Brinson and Alexander on, or excuse me, Alexander and Sanderson on the front row. Green, green, green. Side by side, these guys are really doing a good job. Nathan Miller slips into 3rd. Oh, a little tap in the rear by Wyatt Alexander, but Sanderson able to handle on it. Man, that's a good deal right there. Alexander still hangs on to 2nd, but here comes Nathan Miller on the inside. Tyler Stanley in 4th. On the inside of Andrew Schulte. Looks like he is going to take over that position. Oh, he gets into the back of Wyatt Alexander. As I said, this is, you know, short track racing right here, folks. Oh, them two get together. Tyler Stanley and Andrew Schulte get together, and look who slipped through that hole. Travis Browder. Travis trying to get up there, gets clear of Andrew Schulte now. Tyler Stanley still wishing he could get by Andrew, but Andrew gets all out of shape, and Tyler does go into 5th place and clears Andrew Schulte. William Kirk running in 7th place. Tommy Lee 8th. David Bashan in 9th, and Justin Michael back into the top 10. Bashan driving it, steering that wheel, man, hard on it. He's right up on top of that wheel, making sure he is staying ahead of Justin Michael right now. Schulte trying to hang on to Tyler Stanley. Browder out of shape. But good save. Sanderson back out into the lead. Nathan Miller second, Wyatt Alexander third, Travis Browder fourth, and Tyler Stanley your top 5, folks. Very good racing by these guys. Putting on one heck of a show out in the front here, folks. Been a great race, too. 4 cautions in 88 laps. That's pretty awesome here for short track racing. Sanderson been out there for 31 laps now, tying Cody Griffin. Cody led 31 laps earlier, lost connection. I'm sure I'm sure he is just totally upset about that, and I feel bad for him. Every time he's doing really well, he loses connection. So, man, I feel bad for him. Actually took the pole here today and now out of the race. Doggone. Well, a couple of retirees, as I was saying earlier, Mark Jackson, Chris Mulhall, and Cody Griffin losing connection. Chris Voyle sitting on pit road. Not sure exactly what's up with that. Kerry Cleaver sitting there too. But Kerry is actually adminning the race, so I'm not sure if he's going to maybe turn a lap or something. I don't know. He is the owner. He does what he wants. Yes, Nathan Miller, second place. Wyatt Alexander, third. Travis Browder, fourth. And Tyler Stanley in 5th place. Browder catching the apron. He's going to have to be careful with that because, man, that really makes that truck, it cannot get grip when it's catching that curb. Got to be careful. Tommy Lee back in 6th. Led 12 laps earlier. Really not out of the battle here. He's running 4.4 seconds behind the leader. Would love to be up there with Sanderson right now, I'm sure. Andrew Schulte, great running here today. He's come from 15th place into 7th. Did I just see that? Tyler Stanley gets around Travis Browder. Yes. Good racing by these guys. Man, lots of respect out there on the track. Justin Michael back in 10th. Kyle Streichard's 11th. Anthony Corey 12th. Anthony got the lead a lap earlier and gets that point for leading the lap. Scott Brinson with some damage on his truck. He's got a mirror full of Scott Sanderson, folks. Sanderson trying to put him a lap down. Sanderson to the inside. Looks like he is going to complete the pass as Scott gets into the wall. And he lets second place Nathan Miller go by. Brinson going a lap down, 13th place. Next one to go a lap down would be Anthony Corey running in 12th, but he is about 13 seconds behind the leader. Quite a ways behind him because the leader is just now coming out of the turn, out of turn 2. Looks like Tommy Lee is losing ground to the leader. Andrew Schulte 7th, William Kirk 8th, David Bashan 9th, and Justin Michael still in the top 10, barely. 27 to go, folks. Browder goes into 5th after getting passed up by Tyler Stanley. Now Tyler working on Wyatt Alexander for the 4th position. Oh, gets a little bump there by Travis Browder. Travis to the inside of Tyler Stanley. Side by side, these guys racing it up hard. You can see just how close they come to one another. That is short track racing, folks. Man, that's great racing. Tyler gets by as Travis slips. Just enough to let Tommy Lee close up on Travis now. Tommy Lee wanting to get by Travis for the 5th place. Gets into the back of Travis. Then either go or get out of the way. Browder to the inside of Tyler Stanley again. Can't make it stick though. That inside line is so tough. Tommy Lee to the inside of Travis Browder. Takes that positions away from Travis. .22 to go, folks. Sanderson in command up here. 47 laps, or 48 laps he has led, excuse me. Nathan Miller 2 seconds behind him in second. Wyatt Alexander leading this parade back here of some hard charging guys that are having a lot of fun battling each other. Tyler Stanley 4th, Tommy Lee 5th, Travis Browder 5th, Andrew Schulte trying to get into the fight. Oh, Browder out of shape. Good save though. William Kirk in 8th. And Justin Michael 9th. David Bashan finishing in the top 10 here if he can hang on to it. Martin Porter still out here racing in 14th place, 15 laps down, but he's in 14th place. Good deal. Got a late start on the race or whatever the deal was there, I'm not really sure. But the Goodwrench Chevrolet looking pretty good. Sanderson with a 2.4 second lead over Nathan Miller. 17 laps to go, folks. Wyatt Alexander and Tyler Stanley still having a good battle here. Tyler trying everything he can to get a run on Wyatt, but boy, he just cannot make that low line work at all. So hard to pass here, folks. So hard to pass. I just don't know what to tell Tyler to try to get by him, because it is very, very tough to pass. About the only battle that's on the track right now. Everybody else pretty much kind of spread out around the track. Oh, Tyler gets into Wyatt again. It's just tough racing for these guys, I'm telling you. Right along here with Tyler for a minute and see what happens. He's got a different braking point than Wyatt does, and I think that's why he keeps getting into the back of him. As you can see, the damage on the back of Wyatt's truck there, and of course the damage on the front of Tyler's. Just different braking points. He's not doing it intentionally. It's just one of them deals. It's just unavoidable. That's short track racing. There's nothing you can do about it. Tyler wheeling it, trying to stay there. Now he's got Tommy Lee breathing down his neck. Tommy all over the back of Tyler. These guys really struggling right now just to try to stay on the lead lap. David Bashan, the next one to go a lap down, as Kyle Streichard does go a lap down in 11th place. Sanderson just ahead of him as he just got by him. Nathan Miller, next one to come up on Kyle Streichard. Kyle's been just dirt tracking it here today. As we've been watching these guys, man, it looks like a lot of fun out there. You know, this is a pretty good track. Martinsville always does provide some good short track racing. 9 laps to go, folks. Wyatt back here, 8.7 seconds. Still got Tyler Stanley all over his bumper. Tyler doing, oh, he finally spins out Wyatt, and that brings the caution out, folks. Oh, brother. Let's go back here and watch this, because that was pretty intense. This was just, boy, Wyatt was really trying to drive it hard right there. And it looks like Tyler just got into the back of him. I don't think that was intentional, but it was just one of them deals. And Tyler, I'm sorry, Wyatt gets spun around, and that does bring out the caution. All right, back up live. Let's see if anybody's going to come to pit road. I'm not sure. 6 to go. I don't think we're going to see any of the leaders come to pit road, because track position is so valuable here. They don't want to give up any track position. We're probably going to be looking at about a 1 or 2 lap shootout here, folks. That would be my guess. All right, so it looks like Scott Sanderson first, Nathan Miller second, Tyler Stanley third, Tommy Lee fourth, Andrew Schulte fifth, Travis Browder sixth, William Kirk in seventh, David Bashan eighth, Justin Michael ninth as he comes to pit road, and Kyle Streichard also coming to pit road, just now coming off pit road, will be scored into the top 10 here, but 1 lap down. Yeah, I would say probably a 2-lap shootout. They're going to probably get the one to go here this time by. We'll see if the lights go off on the pace car. Yes, they do. So they're doubling up. 2-lap shootout, folks. Let's see who's got the guts. Who's going to push it harder than they pushed it all night long. Nathan Miller up there has been extremely fast, hanging on right on to Scott Sanderson. Sanderson's been just on a rail tonight. Cannot do anything wrong. Pace car is in. Tommy Lee in fourth on the outside of Tyler Stanley. Sanderson on the throttle. Green, green, green. Nathan Miller with a good start. Trying that high side. Not able to make it work. Comes to the low side. Try to protect every position he can. In the meantime, we've got a battle here in the back. Third and fourth place, battling it up. Tommy Lee, boy, we almost go 3 wide. Last lap, Tommy Lee in third. Tyler Stanley fourth. And that brought the caution out? What? Okay. Well, it will finish under caution, folks. Okay, Chris, I'll be marking you down, buddy. Chris Smallhall saying he's going to win at Kentucky. Gotcha. Okay, well, we'll get her a chance to talk to our winner here, as it did finish under caution, folks. So Scott Sanderson winning it. Congrats to him. And we'll get a chance here. We'll get down here and talk to him. Admin's giving him the last minute instructions here. Let's see if we can get down here now and talk to him.
Yeah.
Scott Sanderson, this is Rudy up in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy, sir?
I sure do, Rudy. Sorry about that. I had to switch some channels.
Well, congratulations on your win there, buddy. You had 69 laps you led tonight. You were just on a rail, man. You were patient. You kind of stayed back there for a little bit, and some pretty tough racing, but you kept your truck pretty clean. Tell me about your racing tonight.
Oh, yeah. This setup just fit my style perfectly. A little loose coming out of the corner, had to throttle it. And, yeah, it's Martinsville, so you're going to expect the bumping. Got to keep it a little bit clean for the most part. Luckily, stayed out of all the trouble, was able to avoid what happened there. Had some great teammates around me to kind of guide me and give me some good tips and stuff like that. And, yeah, finally got it done.
Well, congratulations to you. That was a really good race out here tonight. A lot of bumping and banging we've seen, but I think overall pretty good race. Are you excited about the new season here, Scott?
Oh yeah, definitely. I hope I can attend all of them with the way my work schedule is. Hopefully I can get here. They put a great show on every week, and got to thank all the admins for what they do.
All right, Scott. Well, anybody else you want to thank or give a shout out to? Now's your time, buddy. Go for it.
Like I said, my teammates, they helped me out a bunch during this race. Kind of gave me some breaks here and there. We just worked together like teammates should. For you doing the broadcast, all the admins, like I said, and last but not least, the veterans, and finally was able to get this Wounded Warrior Chevy Silverado back in victory lane. It's been a little while.
Absolutely. Well, it looks good sitting in victory lane. I can tell you that, Scott. So again, congrats and thanks for chatting with us, brother. Good racing tonight.
Yes, thank you, Rudy.
Nathan Miller, you got a copy.
Rudy,
Well, what is that? Second place 2 nights in a row?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Not bad though, not bad. You marched up through the field there. You kept your truck clean all night. That's really good. What did you think of the racing out there tonight, Nathan? Are you happy with the way everything turned out?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Martinsville's tough. Running by yourself, it's hard work for me. I started in the back, and my objective was to keep my truck clean, and just pick my way through, take my opportunities when they presented themselves, and found ourselves up in second here, and we were able to maintain. So I'm very happy.
Pretty tough passing out there, though. I noticed a lot of guys really struggling with passing. Just to try to get a run on the inside of somebody, and they get such a run on the outside. Just really tough passing. How did you manage to get by so many people?
My objective is not to piss people off. So I would kind of back my corner up. Well, no, that's actually not true at all. I guess what I was doing was sort of like showing my nose going into the corner. A couple times, guys would dive it in there, and I'd have to brake a little hard, and I'd give them the space. It's fine. They're not doing anything wrong. But then the next lap, I know Andrew was a good example at one point. He did that one lap, and then the next lap he gave me the room because he saw me showing my nose again. So just patience, really. And if you can get the guy to give you the room on the inside, as long as you can rotate your truck to the center, as long as you've got the nose on him in the next corner, you're fine. So just patience, really.
Well, very good, Nathan. Congrats on second place. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Yeah, thank the guys over here for letting me run with them. I enjoy their company. It's a nice group of guys. Scott, Tyler for working with me. Barbells and Badges, check them out on Instagram. And my wife for letting me race tonight, even though we were supposed to go to dinner.
Whoops. Okay, Nathan, congrats on second, and thanks for chatting, buddy.
Thanks, Rudy. Take care.
Tommy Lee, you got a copy.
What's up, Rudy?
Well, I'm sure it wasn't where you wanted to finish tonight. You did lead 12 laps, but third place, not a bad finish. Hard passing here, and you marched up through the field, though. You did a good job of it and kept it clean. Tell me about them battles there at the end with Tyler. That looked really intense.
Yeah, well, I mean, first of all, like I say, I ended up qualifying third. Started real good. Hit pit road one time, got caught speeding, had to go to the back. Ran some more green laps. Caution come out, got caught speeding again, so went to the back again. I think you ought to have an award for the most cars passed in a night. But other than that, I mean, the last restart, racing right there with Tyler, I've raced with him so much. I know what he's going to do and everything. He always races me clean. I never have a single problem out of him, so for that I want to thank him for. But it was just real good, hard battling there, and I still don't know how I was ahead of him whenever the caution come out, because I figured I was going to end up finishing fourth, knowing that it wasn't going to finish under green, but got lucky and was able to get third.
Well, it looked good. Really tough racing. I was really trying to figure out where that last caution was. Does anybody really know?
What, the very last one that ended the race?
Yeah.
That caution was brought out when a guy that was a lap down decided he wanted to go up and wreck a guy on the lead lap. It's just one of them things that's a little bit of respect, a little bit of using your head. And from what I've seen from the guy that caused the caution, he didn't do any of it all night long. So hopefully something will be done about it.
All right, Tommy. Well, thanks for talking with us. Third place. Congrats on it. And anybody you want to thank?
Of course, give a big shout-out to Kerry and Sean for putting the league on, doing the admin work. I'm glad to be back over here for another season. Kicking off with third-place finish, not bad. Would have liked to pick up where I left off last season, but, hey, you can't win them all. Put the POWMIA truck in third position on the podium.
Like I said, big shout out to Ty Stanley for racing me so clean right there at the end. Congratulations to Scott Sanderson and Nathan Miller. I guess Scott got this one since I got the Watkins Lim one last week, so it should make us about even.
There you go. There you go. That's a good attitude to have, brother. All right. Thanks for chatting with us, Tommy, and again, congrats.
Thank you, Rudy.
Okay, let's run down through the results here real quick. Yeah, there we go. Scott Sanderson winning here tonight at Martinsville for the season opener. Nathan Miller in second. Tommy Lee third. Tyler Stanley finishing fourth. That was a great finish for Tyler. Him and Tommy having a good battle there at the end, and Tommy said he just happened to be at the right place when the caution come out. Wasn't even sure he got by Tyler. Andrew Schulte with another fine finish here, fifth place. Justin Michael coming back and grabbing sixth, getting by Travis Browder there close to the end. Travis finishing seventh. David Bashan eighth. William Kirk ninth. Wyatt Alexander finishing back in 10th place. Anthony Corey 11th. Kyle Streichars 12th. Scott Brinson 13th. Martin Porter 14th. Cody Griffin falling out of the server after leading. He had actually led 31 laps tonight, and that's really a shame, losing connection. Chris Voiles 16th. Chris Mulhall in 17th. And Mark Jackson rounding out the field in 18th place. So again, congratulations to our winner, Scott Sanderson, for the season opener here at Maximum Velocity, folks. And we will see you tomorrow night for IWCR. That'll be at 10 o'clock Eastern. They are having the, I'm not sure if they're called the Gatorade Duels or what they are, but they're the duels for the following week for their season opener. So hopefully I'll see y'all over there for that, the duels tomorrow night. That'll be exciting. 2:30 lap shootouts at Daytona with the Gen 6. So hopefully we'll see you then, folks. And until then, stay safe and have a good night.